Okay, so here's a quick video, upgrade just did. Basically these are 2s and 3s, so they're 22-inch Snowflakes with the 33-inch Gladiators, and I like how they look. Now I will say this truck is a 2021 Silverado Z71, and I have if you see up in there, I have added the Rough Country 2.5-inch leveling kit, which basically installs a spacer up there, that aluminum spacer. I have videos for all this. I added these Weston Protrax 5, also added this lettering, which this stuff has been on here for about 2 years now. And I made the videos when I added the bars and the Rough Country tonneau cover there, and also these letters 2 years ago, like when I got the truck and I just ended up moving and had a pretty hectic year, real busy last year and all that, and just never got around to putting it all up. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and upload those videos. I'll put links to that stuff in the description. But yeah, so this is how this looks with a level 2021 Silverado and 33's. Basically, now one thing I want to say about these tires though that I was a little surprised by is that, like, here's the stock. I'm gonna go ahead and put the stock wheel over here that came on the truck, and let me see if I can. So I mean, I say stock wheel, but these are technically kind of like an upgrade version, 20-inch wheel. I don't remember what Chevy charges you for it, but it's not. But to get this wheel on these trucks is not free, and it's not necessarily, you know, considered stock or whatever. I'm trying to just lean that against the truck there. Wow, okay. But I just wanted you to see which wheel I'm talking about real quick. And it has, what it came with was the Bridgestone Dueler 275 60/20. And so the thing that I was a little surprised by though is that these wheels are actually taller than the Gladiators, than the 33's. And I think I had seen that somewhere in one of the videos I was watching. I can't remember, but I watched so many videos, you know, it's kind of hard to keep up with everything, all this information that you're taking in. But I just wanted to kind of give a side-by-side comparison. And another place that you can really tell, I mean, you can see it there, but another place that you can really tell also is the speedometer. So I was thinking these tires were going to be taller than these tires, and let me just wheel this back over here out of the way. And therefore, you know, you're going to expect to have your speedometer thrown off a little bit with a taller tire, where you know, it might say you're doing 60, but you're actually doing like 62. Well, this is actually the opposite. So it says I'm doing 60 now, and the GPS says I'm doing 58. So it got thrown off 2 miles an hour in the opposite direction, which I'm not. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I like how they look on the truck. You know, the truck, like I said, the truck is leveled, and there's no rubbing. I mean, you can turn fully in either direction, and you're not, you know, not hitting back here, not hitting up here. So, but yeah, I like them, and I'm thinking. And it didn't really look like my gas mileage changed very much either. So I'm getting pretty similar gas mileage to what I was getting with those wheels right there. And you would think with a smaller wheel, you know, it's got to have more revolutions and that kind of stuff. It's off by 2 miles an hour. So you would think the gas mileage is probably going to be a little less, especially if these wheels are heavier, which they are wider. Okay, so they definitely are. They definitely are wider than the stock wheel I have over there. But the gas mileage really seemed about the same. So, and then, don't get me wrong, that wheel right there is not It's not like it's super light or anything either. I mean, it's obviously not as heavy as a steel wheel. I believe these are all aluminum. Even this, I believe this is a chrome coated aluminum wheel, if I'm correct on that. But that's Elazar making his presence known. And here's a look at the back. And so this back is stock, and so that's basically how it fills the wheel well in the back there. And yeah, I like it. As far as how these are Gladiator Xcomp MTs, the 33 1250s, and as far as how they ride, yeah, they're definitely a little noisier than the stock wheels, obviously. But I was surprised. I was kind of under the impression, I was thinking that the ride quality itself was going to feel rougher, but it really isn't. I mean, once you get going, you have the humming from the tires, obviously, which you know, if you play the radio, pretty much it's not too hard to drown it out. But as far as the ride quality itself, I was pleased. I mean, they're not rough by any means. It does kind of feel a little different as far as how the steering wheel acts as you're going straight, and I suspect part of that is just, you know, the tire breaking in. Like, it kind of feels, it's kind of hard to explain, kind of like almost like it's kind of floating. It's not that it wants to pull you one direction or the other, but it kind of feels like you want to keep your hand on the wheel though. Like, I can't explain it, but it's, again, the ride quality though, it doesn't, for as aggressive as the tire is, I mean, it doesn't feel like a knobby, you know, rough ride or anything like that. So so I have to say I'm pretty pleased with them, and I like how they look on the truck. I did add this I forgot I added this this light up bow tie also. I got a video on that too. I don't have the video on pulling off the grill, but I think in the video I recorded myself putting the grill back on, and pulling it off is just the opposite of putting it on. But especially that light up bow tie, like, that thing came with no instructions whatsoever. They just assume you know how to put it on. So if you want to watch the video on how I did that, I'll have a link in the description. So, but yeah, I definitely I'll go around, check it out from the other side. Get a shot from the front. So there it is. A lot of people like these Snowflakes. I wasn't sure. I think I could have probably went 24s and 35s with maybe minor rubbing or minor trimming under there. But I don't know. I like how these look. I mean, I'm happy with this. It's definitely a nice looking, it definitely, you know, with the stainless steel of the running boards. I don't know, maybe I'll get some of those chrome doorknob covers to go with it. And then obviously I got all the chrome on the front of the truck and the mirrors and everything like that. So definitely looks good with it as far as I'm concerned. So anyways, if you guys found this useful, go ahead and like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your time.